already guessed. We're trying to Buddy Love proof our pins here, because he was where he didn't belong again this morning. So we're trying some new things. One thing we did that I've heard about, I just now tried, was wetting the ground around the ground rod for my fence charger. And I did that on the pin that Buddy's in, and it seems like it helped. We went from 2.5 kilovolts to 4,000 kilovolts. So, you know, I've seen a lot of references to that when it's really dry like it is around here. So, oops. We're going to get this T-post here. Got my tripod legs all tangled up and stuff on the tractor here. I'm gonna shorten them. Well, the #1 farm hand gets the chain ready. Alright, he says we're good. Here we go. That one was in pretty good. Okay. Got the signal from the farm hand to back up. Hey, do we need that other one? Okay, here we go. About the bad video. It's kind of hard to do things and make a video at the same time. Says whoa. Okay, I think he forgot to turn the fence off when we was over there. But anyway, I think we're going to wet some more ground rods. He went to collect me another insulator. He's trying to figure out where he wants his T-post at. I don't know if you can see, but he's marking his spot. That didn't help you to see. Y'all missed it. Of course, he'll probably start up here in a little bit. Deuce up there. There's a girl, one of these girls is in heat, either just coming in or just going out, but it is driving Deuce nuts. He is making some awful sounds out here. I mentioned somewhere before that a lot of the dinosaur sounds you hear on Jurassic Park is actually pigs. And I can believe it in some of the noises that Goose makes. Watch your head. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this with this tractor or not. I don't think I got enough. I think the ground's too hard. I think we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, well, we're going to have to go over there and get that T-post driver. The tractor just doesn't put enough weight down. This ground is baked hard. Just dump my chain out of the tractor bucket. Alright, we'll be back. Big Deuce. He probably needs to lay down and take a nap. I think he's a little sexually frustrated today. Yeah, see, that's what he said. Like I said, one of these girls is kind of coming in heat, I think, and they're just not quite there, so they're not standing for him. But anyway, I better get down here and help #1 farmhand. He's down here waiting on me. Hope everybody's had a good day. We evidently decided to have a little slow day around here. As you've seen by now, me and the #1 farmhand did some fence repair, made some adjustments on some things, tried some things. So because Buddy was out again today, I think I mentioned that, but he thought he was doing something. He got over in the big pen, and well, Deuce was preoccupied. He got something on his mind today, and so it took him a while to realize that Buddy was in the pen with him. But when he did, he sent Buddy home. And Buddy didn't give him any argument, he just went. So, right now, I just feel like I'm supposed to be telling y'all things. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's telling you things that are going on in the world. Things that, you know, you may not have heard of somewhere else. And I've said it over and over again, I don't want to be your only source of news and information. So what I want you to do, anything I tell you and you have any questions about, go check it out for yourself. You know, in yesterday's video I was talking about these shots that are used in 60 countries over in Europe, so that, and I need to go re-listen to that podcast and finish listening to it first, but and find out what that is. But just, it worries me. Oh, excuse me. Well, such a beautiful day out here, except the wind's got a little bit of a bite to it, just a little. That hint of fall weather. So, you know, and I know most people have not heard about all of that. So, all of the vaccine against boar taint, and that's what they called it. It was a vaccine. You know, things are crazy. You know, our gasoline prices are going to go up again. You know, what the president did with our Federal Reserves, yeah, in the short term, it dropped prices down a little bit, but they can't keep that up. We're going to run out of reserves, and then it's going to cost too much to replace those reserves. It's just, it wasn't a good idea to begin with. I don't know. Everything's connected in life. I mean, everything. I've been watching some YouTube videos last couple of days. I watched the actual channel I watched was Dutch Eats, but he also has another channel, Keeping It Dutch, and it's a family vlog. Him and his wife and 3 girls, and you know, they're building an off-grid house, and you know, and they have pigs, and they used to have a whole bunch more stuff before they started. But anyway, I caught his Dutch Eats channel the other day. I don't watch it very often, but something told me to watch it. And if you're new to YouTube, or new to the kind of stuff I do, there's a lot of other channels out there doing what I'm doing. I'm probably doing a better job, I don't know, but I enjoy doing it. And right now, like I said, I feel pulled in the direction I'm going with my channel, as to actually speaking my mind about some things. I haven't said everything I want to say the way I want to say it exactly, but I think I'm getting the point across. But anyway, I'm watching Dutch Eats, and he's talking about things going up, and you know why, and you know, if you're only halfway paying attention, you know why everything's going up, and it's going to continue to go up. And you know, he said, I try not to be political, just because of, you know, he just said I just don't like to. But he said it's out there. You can look and see. Just ask yourself, am I better off now than I was before, say 2.5 years ago or so? And then I watched a couple videos by the Big Family Homestead. Very good people, you know. Dutch doesn't hide on his channel, Dutch Eats, Dutch, Keeping It Dutch, that he's a Christian. But he's not in your face about it. Big Family Homestead, they've been a little more open with their faith. And I was watching a live they did. I didn't catch it live, and I wish I had. But I just caught the tail end of the live, and then I went back and watched the replay. And they have decided that they're just going to say what they want to say. And, you know, if the powers that be at YouTube or Alphabet, which owns them, wants to play their games, which they do. I mean, you know, then they can just play their games and they're going to say what's on their mind because, like me, they feel, they put it a different way. They kind of, they didn't come out and say it, but they kind of feel called to say things the way they see them. You know, whereas I phrase it, I feel pulled in this direction. And so, you know, it made me think, you know, and these are big channels. I think Big Family Homestead has 360,000 subscribers as compared to my 173 subscribers. And, you know, they've got a lot more to lose than I do. You know, because they should probably make pretty good. Dutch, he's somewhere around those numbers too on both of his channels. And if, you know, these folks can speak out, take a chance of losing that YouTube money, well then maybe that's, you know, it's not for me to worry about on my little channel, because I'm not making anything on my channel. It has been fun to do. Like I said, lately I've felt this need to share this information that I found, and I've got it from other YouTubers. I've stumbled across it in other resources. You know, it's out there. So I guess that answers something that I've been asking myself. Am I doing the right thing by doing this? You know, I watch my analytics. I watch my, you know, my watch hours. And since I've been doing this, my watch hours have slowly been going up. They've been going up faster than they were before. So evidently I'm doing something people like. It's not a drastic change, just a noticeable change. And I don't really have anything much right now. I just kind of, like I said, I kind of felt the need to get on and share this. I don't know why. I mean, y'all can call it whatever you want. I'm sure there's people that don't like it, and I'm fine with that. You know, I am of the belief that it takes all kinds to make this world go around. You know, just because you disagree with me on politics or something doesn't mean that I have to hate you or you me. You know, and I have not met anyone that I hate in my life. You know, there's people I don't like, but I don't hate anybody. I don't have time for that. That's an emotion that costs. It will cost you a lot if you allow it, and I'm not going to. I don't have the inclination nor the time. If I don't like you, I'll stay away from you. You live your life, I live my life, and we're both happy. So there's a lot of things I don't agree with in life, but I usually stay away from them as long as everyone involved is old enough to make that decision, whether it be an informed decision or not, you know. But I don't know. Uh, like I said, there's a lot of stuff out there I don't agree with. Some of it doesn't amount to anything. You know, some of it I think is a big deal. So I guess this is just your fair warning that you're going to get a few more of these talks about issues. I really, when I started this channel, I wanted to keep it explicitly agriculture related, family oriented, and I'm still going to keep it, you know, where you won't be ashamed for your grandma to watch it. Although I am fluent in sailor with a construction worker dialect, I can go without using that kind of language. And that's one of those things I've been trying to improve in myself for years anyway. So, I hope that some of what's coming will be helpful to people. Some of what I have to say, some of what's coming to all of us is not going to be helpful. There's stuff coming that is going to be dangerous. And I guess that's where I'm going to go with this one. Start preparing yourself as well as you can. You go to the grocery store, you know, try to buy, you know, if you buy a week's worth of groceries, try to plan for a week and a day, or a week and one more canned good, or one more bag of beans. From all accounts I've ran across, it's going to get really tough. It's going to be hard. We're talking Depression era stuff. And just the signs that I can see, not even talking about the government's debt, which is crazy. It's out of control. But anyway, I think and I know this statistic may be wrong. I don't know, but I haven't heard it quoted in a while. But I know for a while it was quoting like the average credit card debt is $10,000. I'm glad I don't have that. If you do, try to get it paid down. You know, like I said, just, you know, start buying food you can cook at home. Dry goods, canned goods, that sort of thing. I know, and that's one thing I feel fortunate about. Rhonda, you know, she keeps food in the house. We're good for probably a month, just on our normal buying stuff, you know. There's things, you know, like bread, you know, but I can make bread. I mean, even I can. I can make bread. The thing is I need to learn how to make bread without yeast, but we've got yeast. So, and, you know, flour. The problem is keeping all this stuff dry and things. But anyway, look out for yourself a little bit, you know, because you really can't help others efficiently if you can't help yourself. I mean, I've seen it in my life. People are good people, but they're barely getting by, they're struggling, and they're out there helping other people to the detriment of their own livelihood. I know people need help, but you got to help yourself. You got to keep your health, keep yourself in a position to where you can help. yourself in a position so that you don't need help. We all need help once in a while, but anyway. Be prepared. I mean, like I said, I've been watching things, and you know, history repeats itself, and I think we're fixing to have a repeat. I'm thinking right now, you know, the Depression, you know, the early 30s. It beforehand was a lot like, you know, it was here, or has been recently. You know, we had some good times. Tripod's jacking up on me. Had some really good times. People didn't get anything put back for the bad times. We're in a drought right here in my area. And you've all heard about the droughts in Kansas and Texas, where all the cattle ranchers, they're selling off all their cattle. Usually they just sell off their steers, and they'll keep back their heifer calves for replacements for older cows that are not as productive. So next year there's going to be a beef shortage. There just has to be. And there's going to be a lot of imported beef. There's not the regulations on that imported beef that there needs to be. And we shouldn't be importing beef anyway. We should be able to grow all the beef we want right here. But anyway, these are things you need to be thinking about, need to be planning for. Our electrical grid is in bad shape. It's still working. But what's it going to take to knock it out? Less than what you would think, I'm sure. So, I've gone on now over 20 minutes. So I think I'm going to wrap this little bit up here. I think I'm probably going to wrap the whole video up. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. About time to start our evening chores. Get the pigs watered. Just kind of make my rounds and check on things. And what I ask is, I ask 2 things. Let's, you know, don't take me at my word. Go research it. Go find out. And I lost my train of thought. But just set yourself up in the best possible position you can. I know people have money problems. You know, I've had money problems. And, you know, very well could have money problems again. We're not exactly what you'd call rich. And this is going to hit us too. So, just think about those things, folks. Just think about it. I know I don't have a very large reach, but there it is. Right now, I don't have anything else that needs to be added. Just be repeating myself. So, if there is any more video after this, it'll be just pigs and maybe chickens, that kind of thing. Maybe I'll get you some pictures of Carabanog over here sleeping. But, and if, for those who don't know, Carabanog is the killer bunny that belongs to the #1 farmhand. And it's just right over there from where I'm sitting now. So anyway, just in case I don't come back with more video, let's look out for each other. Let's help each other when we can. And most important of all, let's pray. Prayer works. So, catch y'all later. I'm feeling frisky tonight. Boys over there just being boys. The runt's like, just go get something to eat and behave. And there she goes. Alright. Okay. Skittles is not happy with me. No, she's not happy with me. Yeah. Because she gets no more milk. It's grass and what little bit of grain we feed, which is not very much. But maybe she'll get in there and share with Bud. I don't know what she's trying to do. I think she's just trying to get on the other side of him. He ain't having none of it. He's liking that grain. And there ain't no milk back there. She's done that since we brought her here. So, anyway,